Okay, let's talk about Chainsaw Man, chapter 43, titled Jane Slept in the Church. Interesting chapter title. And with this chapter, we're opening up with a nice Weekly Shonen Jump magazine cover with Chainsaw Man, Denji, and Power on the cover. I like it. Also, in the bottom right corner, we have a little sneak peek of Spy X Family, this new up-and-coming manga series that I started reading the other day. I enjoy it. You can definitely see me reacting to that soon. But besides that, let's jump right into this chapter. And before we jump right into this chapter, of course, we have to review what happened in last week's chapter. So last week's chapter, chapter 42 of Chainsaw Man, forget the name, but it's okay. Denji and Reize, I'm going to say Reize from now on until I learn to say it correctly, went out on a little nighttime excursion to a school. And in that school, they decided to hang out, be taught, Reize taught Denji some things and of the such. They also went skinny dipping in the pool, which is very, very risque. Ooh, ah. Reize was confronted by the guy that showed up at the end of chapter 41. The guy that has apparently a deal with the Typhoon Devil. The guy that's trying to kill Denji to get the Chainsaw Devil's heart. Pochita's heart. Besides that, let's jump into Chainsaw Man, chapter 43. Starting off with a color page, 2 color pages. And here's the cover spread, where we see where Denji was left off last chapter. He's in the school looking out on the rain that came out of nowhere. Talking to himself / talking to Pochita. And he's like, I managed to find 2 girls he liked. And he's like asking Pochita, like, can you guess which one it is? And then we get these very seductive, very sensual images of the Angel Devil, what's his name? Ren? Oh, what's her name? Ray? I don't remember her name. And, Power. All 3 of them in lingerie-style clothing. The, Angel Devil with no shirt on. Cause as Denji says, it's not the angel, because he's a guy. And like, when I first saw this, I was like, Denji, wait, why is he here? You know that's a guy, right? I thought he was gonna say, but yeah, he knows. It's just like, yeah, no. And then we see Power, and Power is just like, she might be completely naked. Oh no, you can see some underwear back there. You can see some underwear. So she's not completely naked, but she's pretty close, you know? Pretty close. And we see Kobeni here, and he's like, no, she's kind of a looker, but she tried to kill me, so she's out. And it's like, her personality matches what she's wearing. And she's wearing like a sheer nightie that goes from top to bottom, instead of just like barely any underwear. Like, I really think Power's not wearing any bra, but just like underwear that barely fits her. And I love how he reacts to thinking that, what if he tried to date Power? He's like, it's not Power. She still tries to kill me every once in a while. She's selfish, narcissistic, and totally looks down on humans. No. It's awesome. Then we get this double page spread of the current beauties of the past few chapters, Reize and Makima. Oh, Reize has green eyes? Okay, that's how you know she's evil. If a character in a manga has green eyes, she a devil. She the devil. And as we can see at the top, it says, volumes 1-4 selling so well, cover and color pages as a thank you. Even when worrying sets his heart racing. That's love. That's where we are. Chapter 43, Jane Slept in the Church. But starting off with the chapter, we see that Reize is running away from the guy with the knife, like you should, like a normal human being, while he's walking and saying, why are you running? You're trying to use the bathroom. Stupid little side pod. Stupid little note that he keeps saying because she said she was going to use the bathroom and now she's not using the bathroom. It's whatever. So instead of going to the bathroom, Reize runs up to the roof where this guy confronts her. And he seems insane. He keeps spouting, he says like, oh, you're the cheese. When Reize asks, who are you? And he responds, do you know who you are? You're the cheese. You're the bait for the rat that I'm about to trap and kill. saying that I'm going to skin your face off, take your skin, your eyes, and send them to the rat and say, your precious woman is still alive, and he's going to kill Denji, blah, 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 blah. All the stuff we heard, common courtesies type stuff, but whatever. I was like seeing this and we're like, damn, Reze is about to die. We kind of like start having feelings for her, like Denji, and she starts screaming. But as she's screaming, she jumps up on the guy, flips his arm around while wrapping her legs around his torso, and grabs his neck, puts him in a chokehold, landing on her back with him on top of her, choking him out. And that's where we get this beautiful panel, this beautiful page of her just trying to kill the man. And spoiler alert, she does succeed in killing that man. It's crazy. Because the look on her face is just pure emptiness. And as the rain keeps falling and he's sputtering for breath fades, we see that she starts singing. Reze starts singing in Russian. It has to be a Russian. It just had to be a Russian. Russians are crazy spies. This is the Black Widow of Chainsaw Man universe. But yeah, she starts singing a song in Russian. As you can see from translation, it says that all the original text was in Russian. So they had to loosely translate it from Russian to English for us. And as it goes about, it's about presumably a man or a woman talking about going on a date with a person named Jane. Saying how they're gonna go to church in the morning, have coffee, omelets at the cafe, stroll to the park, go see the aquarium, go see the dolphins, we'll get rest in the afternoon, have a great day, and try to remember what they did, but they won't be able to remember. Because they spent the night in the church. Which is like, I'm gonna have to look up the meaning of this song. Maybe I'll add that in at the end. But it sounds like the title of this chapter is Jane Slept in the Church. But it's like, just from like my thought process right now, it's a Russian song. It's an old country, probably Russian song. Meaning it has a dark meaning. Obviously. Like Ring Around the Rosie, it has a dark meaning. So I'm guessing the gist of it is that maybe this person was obsessed with Jane and he wanted to go see her in the church. It was a weird meetup spot and like have her go out on a date with him. But instead of being able to do that, he kills her and he just like fantasizes about going on a date with her as he spends the entire day in the church with her, and that night he leaves, leaving Jane to sleep in the church. Or it could mean that this guy had a love named Jane and he went to the church to see her, but she was already dead because of a sickness or an illness or a famine or something like that. And he loved her so much that he's fantasizing about going on a date with her, even though by the end of the day, when nighttime falls and he goes home, he knows that she's gonna stay sleeping in the church. That's just my initial thoughts, but let's jump back into the chapter. Like, I need to throw in that one, like, over-thought out idea for each chapter of Chainsaw Man, because Fujimoto throws at least one thing in there. At least one. And she stands up and looks at the drain that's on the roof and says, I suppose you're the one keeping us stuck in the school with the storm, Typhoon. And it's like, Typhoon Devil's like, oh, I didn't know you were here, Miss Reze. I'm like, Miss Reze? Like, who is she? She's looking down with these cold, hard, dead eyes. No more blush on her face. And she's just like, orders the Typhoon Devil, like, saying, I will overlook this situation. You just clean up the body. And next thing we know, she's back in the classroom with Denji. And it's like, what's happened? Who is she? Like, so many people instantly like, yo, she's a spy. Like, she's a spy for the devils, right? She's not human. She's the devil herself, right? And it's like obvious now that is, yes, that is true. But it's like, what, why? Why? We've gotten so close to Denji. She's gotten so close to Denji, I'm sure she's been able to kill him and take his heart, like, plenty of times. But she hasn't. So that's where that ends. And they jump to the festival that she asked Denji to go to in the last chapter. And it's like, she's really dragging this out. She's really, like, gaining his trust and love. And, like, it's like, fuck you. Why? Whatever. Let's enjoy this bit for at least. We get a panel of Denji throwing a ring like it's nothing, getting it caught on the pole, them eating cotton candy and candy apples, like picking out goldfish. A cute little date. A real cute little date. And now they're on a little overarched looking hill, about to watch the fireworks. And Reze can't even look at her the same now. Like, well, before I'm like, yo, she would be a really nice girlfriend for Denji. I'm like, yo, who the hell are you? She's like, oh, the old man that runs a cafe told me about the place. Is the cafe guy a devil too? Who are you? And she's back on talking about the situation Denji's in, about how he's a devil hunter. And it's like, oh, it's really weird. You're just 16, but they're not letting you go to school and are forcing you to fight to deal with devils. That isn't something a country should be allowing to happen. Why don't you quit and run away with me? What? Oh my god. These people in the Discord are right. They want him to change sides and run away with the devils, and Denji might say yes. Oh my god, the Sasuke retrieval arc all over again. Oh my god. I'll make you happy. I'll protect you all your life, please. Yo. And it says on the left-hand side, the siren call of freedom, is it love or a trap? Yo, it's a trap. Yeah. I don't know how to feel about this chapter. I mean, I love it. It's great, but at the same time, yo, what's happening? I'm like, where's this going? Because aren't they going to go fight the gun devil soon? What is that? Is she trying to, like, is the plan, like, oh, get Denji out of there so that they have a fighting chance? Y'all already had a fighting chance. You did, but I don't know. One thing that is lackluster with Fujimoto's writing and art style is that when it comes to, like, big battles, I mean, the first big battle we had with, Aki, Himeno, and Power, fighting the Katana Devil Man the first time in Sawatari, that was nicely, like, balanced. But then when they went to fight them again in the big building with all the zombies, that did not feel balanced at all. So, I don't know. But yeah. That was chapter 43 of Chainsaw Man. Thanks for watching. Like, it was a roller coaster of emotions for me. I enjoyed it extensively, and it came out Friday, and like, this is a great time for me to record and like do things, and I have Saturday off, so like hopefully I can do that as well for editing. So yeah, man, damn, Denji really just wants that punani. He really wants that punani. You just can't get it without getting the teeth. Anyway, thanks for watching. This was Chainsaw Man chapter 43, titled Jane Slept in the Church. Peace.